morning, 9:31. It's at this point on Wednesdays we have, for over a decade now, presented Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Answering questions submitted by you. I'll tell you how to submit a question here in just a moment. First, though, I need your help in welcoming Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing? It's beautiful Southwest Florida sunny morning.
I'm loving it. It's sunshiny. It's mild in temperature, not the cold stuff we had last week. Just about perfect.
It couldn't be better.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we appreciate, I want to say in advance, each and every week you weighing in on some of these subjects. And what I especially appreciate is your level of sensitivity when it comes to the more tragic situations that we sometimes come across. And we definitely have one of those today. But I know you've dealt with all kinds of tragedies in your lengthy career, haven't you?
I certainly have, and sometimes you get some really, really tragic cases.
Really, really hard to deal with, but that's what you do. That's what you're all about, is seeking justice in those circumstances, right?
Absolutely. We're here to help.
All right, let me read to you the email today. Here we go. 4 months ago, my parents were driving home from a friend's graduation party when they were struck head-on by a drunk driver who was arrested and charged with vehicular manslaughter. Both of my parents were killed instantly. My brother and I were in the car following behind and witnessed the accident. I mean, from bad to so much worse. The at-fault driver only suffered a concussion, broken arm, and bruised ribs in the accident. He was cited for driving while intoxicated. While no amount of money could bring our parents back, we feel that this driver should pay for the loss of our parents. My brother is 17. I just turned 22, and we want to move on with our lives. Someone told me the insurance only covers injuries, but that doesn't seem right. Should we hire a lawyer? Bruce? Sadly, again, I know you've dealt with circumstances like this before. How would you proceed?
Well, first of all, my heart goes out to these people. I couldn't imagine anything worse. Number one, losing both your parents. Number two, actually seeing it happen. Boy, that's horrible.
Tears at your heart, yeah.
So the direct answer to the question is yes, they should immediately hire an experienced personal injury lawyer.
Okay.
So in Florida, we have what's called the Wrongful Death Act. And the Wrongful Death Act provides that certain people who are referenced as survivors are entitled to make a recovery for the pain and suffering for losing loved ones.
Okay.
And survivors are defined as a surviving spouse, if there is one. In this case, tragically, both parents died, and children under 25. So each child would be able to make a recovery. In the case where there's no children under 25, then if there's adult children, they could also recover. So the first thing they would have to do is retain an experienced personal injury lawyer, and then a personal representative representing the estate would have to be appointed. Because this driver was drunk, in addition to normal compensatory damages for the pain and suffering for losing your parents, they're entitled to recover punitive damages to punish this person who was drinking while they were driving and caused a horrific wreck.
Wow. That sounds so complicated because, first of all, you know, and there's no mention of insurance necessarily in here, but the insurance company would definitely push back on this. And second of all, you're saying somebody has to represent the estate. There's a lot of moving parts.
Absolutely. And again, that's why, you know, they need to retain experience. And I emphasize experience because it's a very substantial case.
Right.
And someone has to really know what they're doing.
Somebody should have dealt with this many times before, and then you'd have some confidence in them. Okay. pretty much what we were hoping you were going to say, that there is the possibility, as they say here, they would like to move on with their lives of doing so, but it really is going to count on finding that professional and doing it today.
That is correct, Ty.
All right, Bruce. Again, thank you for your compassion at times like this and with questions like this. We always do appreciate that, and we look forward to talking to you again next week.
Okay, it's my pleasure, Todd. Thanks so much.
Take care now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. If you'd like to submit a question for future consideration, you are welcome to do so. Just go to our website and put Bruce in the keyword search box, BRUCE. It'll take you where you need to go. If indeed you have some type of difficulty, I'm just going to use that word in this case. Obviously, that doesn't even begin to describe what we've just heard. Please call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner directly. 941-743-7777. 941-743-7777. And tell them Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.